What's going on, guys? Dr. Natty here from MyoKinetics, and today I want to go over how to properly bench to protect your shoulder and not to irritate it even more. And again, my history, I have hair on my left shoulder, so when I like to bench, I like to be very, very particular and meticulous on how my setup. So I want to share this video with you guys. Again, if you're a power lifter, don't take this advice because I'm not going to arch my back. I'm not going to do that. This is for everyone who just want to go to the gym, work out, and also do it in a pain-free way. So let's get into it. All right, so the biggest complaints I get as a physical therapist when I see someone who wants to go back, benching is pain in the front of the shoulder or pain right afterwards. But the one common cause is not properly warm up. So if you haven't seen our upper body warm up routine that is going to be 8 minutes or less, please check on the link below because that's going to be really important and everything that we do is based on it, right? So like I mentioned before, I have a left hair from weightlifting. So now what I'm going to do when I bench, I'm really precise in what I do. So the biggest thing is making sure that your setup is correctly where you can actually unrack your weight here in a comfortable level, right? So you don't want this too high where you have to reach up to get it here. You also don't want it too low where you have to really exert a lot of force. So I like to be able to set this up where I can just grab the bar, push up into it, and then just bring it back down, right? So that's the first thing, so the height. The second thing is how you position your body, drive with your lower bodies, right? So as you can see, I like to have my feet dig into the ground so that way I can squeeze my butt. But if you're shorter, then what I would suggest is get some plates that you can put into the ground to elevate your heels so you can push into the ground. So second thing is driving your feet into the ground, really squeeze your butt, get your core to engage, right? So we went over the height, we went over the base, right, which is the foundation. Next thing we're gonna do is the grip height, the grip length. So for me, I like to go a thumb width, and the reason I go this is because I'm playing around with it. If it's come down this way and it's too wide, it hurts my shoulder. So I like to go where I feel the most comfortable. So when you guys are doing this, make sure you're testing out your warm-up rep, right? See if this feels comfortable for you, or you need to go wider, or you need to go closer, right? While we're here, always wrap the thumbs around, guys, the bar. I've seen so many people getting hurt by not wrapping the thumb around and the weight actually roll off and then hit themselves in the chest. We don't want that, right? So good base, good height, good width. And then from there, the key thing is to bring the bar down to your sternum. And from the bench press perspective, you want to drive with the palm of your hands and right up, right? So you're going to come down slow and you're going to drive right up. And make sure you breathe. And then rack the bun. So a couple modifications you can do. You can always bring this up so that way you don't go too low. If you go too low, it could cause that irritation in the front of your shoulder. If you're dealing with that, I would highly suggest do a modified floor press where it's control your elbow. You can't go past 90 degrees, right? Or put this up higher so it will stop you from going deeper to pretty much irritate your shoulder. We don't want that, right? We always want to make sure that when you finish benching, when you finish doing any exercise, you actually feel good, right? The whole no pain, no gain, when it comes to that concept, it doesn't apply to that. I think you should do it when it comes to intensity in a pain-free range of motion, right? If you have pain, we want to make sure that we take that pain away by controlling the range of motion. Secondly, we can take the pain away by controlling the amount of weight you put on, right? So leave the ego aside. Make sure the form looks good, right? This is how you get longevity of exercise, right? I enjoy working out. It's part of who I am. It's my identity. If you're watching this video, I know you are the same way. So you want to keep exercise for as long as possible. So apply this advice. Let me know what other question you have in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you next time.